For the life of me, I can't get why y'all put y'all parents up on here on these reality shows and think that we're not going to drag them. Yes, we are. Yep.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Season 8, Episode 12 of Love and Hip Hop New York. Like I was saying, I don't get it. I don't get it. See, I wouldn't put my mother on a reality show because, see, my mother ain't public ready. My mother says some shit sometimes that I say, oh, girl, no, ma'am. So I'm not ready to put her out there. People ask all the time, you should bring your mother on camera. Hell no. Most of the time, I ain't ready for Miss Patty. Y'all ain't ready for her, honey. Y'all are not ready. Trust me. And she not public ready. Okay? So no. But they continue to bring them. The Shoot Lucy's and the damn Aunt Bertha's and the Miss Joyce's and all of the world. Hey, they just bring them on here, honey. And then when they get drugged, y'all be sitting around feeling some kind of way. Well, this time it's going to be Jonathan's mother. Jonathan's mother's getting ready to get it. And I'm going to be the one that gives it. Stay tuned. Anyway, let's start off. When we first come in, we're at the little function, the little boxing function where we left off at. And Snoop done just set Sophia up for failure, child. I'm like, Snoop, you turning out to be a messy dyke bitch. Oh, yeah, girl, go on over there and get your man back. Really, Snoop? Now, you see Jacquay come in with Cayenne. There's no question about whether or not those two are together. Bitch, you know they're together. And everybody in that place knew they was together and knew how they was together. They wasn't together like two boys hanging out after a basketball game. Everybody knew they were together. You sent big forehead ass Sophia over there to get her ass drugged. And she went over there. And Cayenne, you know, she ain't polished. Cayenne's like, bitch, no, you won't. No, you will not roll up on him and call yourself rekindling the flame, bitch. I will put water on the candle, bitch. And I felt her. And Jacquay's like, well, I was a little embarrassed. Jacquay, shut the fuck up. Be glad that somebody even wants to get upset about your funny high butt ass. Shut up, punk. Anyway, but she went the fuck off like she should have. And I said, that damn Snoop, you're showing up to be a messy bitch. Messy old bulldagger, honey. She's something else. I ain't used to that kind of, you know, lesbian girls. Usually lesbian girls like that are studs. Studs are more like dudes from around the way. A lot of times, you know, they don't be with a lot of the messy things that girls do. You know, most of the time, that's where we run into the problem with them. A lot of studs don't like the effeminate males in the black community because they think that we're messy. So it's kind of weird when you run into a fucking messy ass stud. Like, girl, where do you fit in that beach? Starting trouble, but whatever. Anyway, anti-way. And I have this sneaking suspicion if you were actually effeminate and be around Snoop, she would probably throw shade your way. Well, meanwhile, bitch, you just as messy as any queen I ever known. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother time. And I think we'll get into that. I think I'm being led to do that kind of a video about my people. Yeah. Keep your ears and eyes open for that shit. Anyway, moving on. Remy and Juju and Jonathan and Yandy all actually get together. They talk about basically pulling the young girls together to actually take them down to St. Martin for the hurricane relief, to actually do some work together and squash that beef that they have. And as the young girls, we're talking about Dream Doll, Mariah Lynn, Bianca, and that goddamn Brie. All four of them whores. So they're talking about that. And I said, that's going to be interesting to see. And all throughout the program, we got to see different people meeting and actually squashing and bringing the flame down on them. Rich Dollars met with Mariah, and talked about, squashing the beef and getting together and everybody acting decent. In the midst of him actually asking her for some goddamn coochie too. I said, he always try to get back in, honey. And she all stupid. She all like, well, yeah. And they showed some old backup footage of Mariah Lynn. Girl, you come a long way. It's funny. I just looked at some of that video of her back then, and I looked at her now, and I said, what a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Because, girl, you looked 20 years older when you first came on this show, bitch. Then it got you some new wigs, and got you some work done, and bitch, you look nice, bitch. You look nice. 20 years younger. I don't know how that works, how you end up going 20 years back. But you look like an old, hard bitch from down to the goddamn trailer park when we first met you. Bitch, now you look like you live in, at least in the projects, bitch. Shit, damn. Anyway, but she looks nice. I'm just being smart. But she looks nice now. And Rich is like, I think I'd like to dip into some more of that. His old ass. Anyway, Jacquay, now this is something that I didn't like. Jacquay and DJ Self got together with Safari. And Safari actually made an apology about how everything went down. He was saying, I didn't know you were with Cayenne. I had no idea. So I was actually trying to do something nice and get you and Sophia back on the same page. And he's like, oh, okay. Then they asked him something about Dream Doll. And then they started calling him messy. And I got pissed off. I said, I know good and goddamn well, DJ Self, you ain't brought your ass looking like Grimace up in here. And Jacquay, with your old high ass and your too tight ass motherfucking clothes, and y'all up here talking about Safari is messy where? Where have y'all ever seen Safari do anything messy? Now, what you're not going to do is put that on Safari. Y'all going to leave Safari alone. Now, that we're not going to have, because the two of you whores are messy. There's been times on this program in the last 2 seasons, DJ Self, you're quite messy. Though I've said in the past that you're cute. You're cute, Grimace. But your ass is messy, bitch. And Jacquay, girl, I done got tired of looking at you this season already. Your little gate mouth ass with your high ass up on your back. You're messy as fuck. What are you talking about? Y'all gonna leave Safari alone. We're Team Safari over here. Y'all gonna leave him alone, honey. He ain't did a goddamn thing messy. The best thing he did was told Dream Doll to get her ass on out of his face with her simple self. He's not messy. I didn't like that. I was like, people will try it. Anyway, moving the fuck on. Let's talk about Jonathan. Jonathan meets up with his sister Jasmine, and he begins to talk to her about when they were younger. And he starts to talk about the time when he was away from home. And does she actually know what was actually going on with him while he was away? She didn't. He was actually sent to the DR, to the Dominican Republic. His mammy sent him into a program for gay conversion. Really? In this day and age, you sent your child to Dominican Republic so somebody could try to reverse his gay. Bitch. Really? So I says, okay. I said, all right. And they gave us the whole spiel of how she was really based into the Catholic faith and all of this and all of that. They were softening the blow for us before we actually met her. That's all they were doing. And then we actually met her. And I wanted to take a Bible and crash her right in the top of her head where she had her hair parted. Over and over and over again. You're sitting here telling me that you sent your baby, and he was a baby, he was 10 years old. You sent your baby to Dominican Republic for some motherfucker to so-called convert him from being gay. And then when she gave her reasoning, because he was being picked on, which is something that all gay people go through, especially when you're effeminate. He was being picked on. So you sent him away because the picking was too much for you. Not that it was too much for him. See, this is where I got real off with mama. Where the picking wasn't too much for him. The picking and the bullying became too much for you. It was too much for you to watch. You were too embarrassed about how people were viewing your child and how people were saying things to your child and how it made you feel. It had nothing to do with the child. It had everything to do with you. And then when he gets to the point of telling you, because he was saying how, you know, he don't really fucking like her either. That's what he was trying to say in a real nice way. I don't like the bitch either. But he wants to move forward with that. He doesn't want to have these feelings about his mammy. But I say, fuck her. You don't need to like her because she ain't likable. I don't like her either, and I don't even know the bitch. But anyway, so he's going, and he's like, I have to share this. I have to let you know what was actually going on with me, you know, so he can make a more informed move, you know what I mean? And he's going to tell her what's going on. And then she's so into herself that she don't, oh no, don't tell me anymore. Don't tell me anymore. Bitch. Don't tell you anymore. The fuck you mean don't tell you anymore? No, you just turned your child over. You didn't know what was going to go on. You didn't really know what was going on. Child called you telling you how horrible of a time he was having and he just wanted to come home. You reiterated that he needed to stay and you made him stay. And now you're finding out they were actually giving your child shock treatment and shit like that. Some old third world ass bullshit. And you sit up and now you're so broke down that you can't even listen to what actually went on with your child. Really, bitch? And again, like I said, if I'd have been anywhere in the vicinity, I'd have had to beg Jonathan's pardon because I would have grabbed a Bible if there was one around. A good Catholic, good Bible, good old King James Bible, and took that bitch and gave her knock after motherfucking knock on top of her goddamn head. It's too much for you. It started off with you and it's ending up with you. I don't need to see Jonathan's mother anymore. You don't need to bring her on, not near another reality show that you're on. Fuck her. And don't bring the bitch back. She's ridiculous. She's your mother, so you got to go try to make amends with her and deal with her however you need to deal with her. I don't need to deal with her. Your mother ain't shit. You understand? She ain't shit. She was all about herself back in the day. Bitch is all about herself today, too. She ain't learned nothing. Bitch don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. Get the bitch off my TV, Mona. And don't you bring that bitch back here no more. Anyway, moving on down off of my soapbox. But bitch. Anyway, moving on. Oh, that shit ran me hot. Fucking bitch. Whew, let's see. Okay, Lil Mo and Carl. Okay, now I hope this is the last we see of them because I'm all sick of their ass. Carl ain't shit either. Carl ain't nothing but a black-ass goddamn big dick liar. That's what he is. You sat up in there. You're trying to tell her situations about why you had the Instagram account. All of it was a lie. Then you're telling her, you know, oh, I didn't even know I blocked you. You're a motherfucking liar. She actually sat there and she broke it down to you about the whole process of blocking and how you have to block. Then you have to reconfirm that you are blocking and then hit yes. You just a liar, Carl. You're a liar, a dusty, dirty, musty liar. And I don't need to see you no more either. You and Mo, I'm sick of y'all's storyline. I don't need to see y'all no more. Mo, don't you bring their asses back here either. Mo, I don't want to see you, bitch, unless you singing a song. If you ain't singing a song, I don't need to see you and none of your ridiculously long or your ridiculously botched up short wigs. Do you understand? I don't need to see you doing shit on no more reality shows. And don't you bring that big dick liar back here with you no more. You understand? Get the fuck on. Moving on. So, Remy meets up with Bianca and Mariah. Tell them, okay, listen, I'm sick of this shit y'all are doing. This shit's not conducive to anything that you're trying to do. You need to get some music done. That's what the fuck you bitches need to be doing. Get some music done. All that old beefing and shit, this shit is stupid. And we're trying to get y'all together and we're going to hash it all out. All of that was real good. All of that was real good. But Remy, you bitch, let me tell you something. I'm going to need you to practice what you preach, bitch, because you look the fool out in these streets telling these girls how ridiculous they are and how they need to put it in the music. Everything that you said was all proper, but it's proper for you too, bitch. And I just have one name, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Bitch, shut up with all this beefing, shut up with all this hating and all of this garbage and put it in the music, bitch. All that shit you told them, bitch, do it yourself. Do it yourself, bitch, and get your ass somewhere and sit down. Moving on. Okay, Rich sees Bree. Bree's doing a video with Trina. Okay, it was cool. It was a good look. So that means they really got shit popping. Somebody really believes in you and is putting $10 towards your goddamn career. So yeah, you really do need to get yourself together, Bree, and like really give it up. I mean, really and truly, the whole thing is you're a little jealous of Bianca because y'all both started at the same time. Bianca popped off first. You got jealous of her and you can't fucking let it go. Well, bitch, you need to let it go because now you're in the other spot. Now, Bianca ain't got shit going on and your shit's about to pop off if you don't mess it up. Okay? Yes, you do have the same, y'all got the same kind of look, but at the end of the day, Bianca's cuter than you. It doesn't matter what you do or what you say. There's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is do you. So, Rich was telling you right. Okay, so let's move on. They finally get to the meeting. Yandy's there, Remy's there, all the girls are there. We got Drayton Doll, who just looks out of place because she just didn't look like she wanted to participate in nothing peaceful, period. Mariah Lynn seemed like she was hopeful, you know, that we could squash this. She wants to make her little money because she got to take care of her crackhead-ass mammy and all the motherfucking kids and shit. So she's trying to be hopeful about what's going to go on. Bianca, you never know with Bianca. She's a wild card. And then Bree is like, okay, I got to get this shit together because I don't want to really fuck up my shit. They get to talking. Baby, it was all just a no-go. It was just an oh well. Bianca started it off. Because, see, she ain't got nothing to lose. Remember, she already lost her management and all that. So it's all just a big joke to her. So she didn't give a fuck. She popped off first. And then Bree met her at the ball, honey. And they just got the... And then they moved the tables and carried. I just looked at them all. And I said, guess what? Guess what? At that point, y'all know I like Bianca. I do. I like Bianca. And I've been kind of rooting for Mariah. I don't really like her role a lot, but just kind of rooting for her to win. You know what I mean? And I just kind of look. I would have just went around that room and gave all four of them bitches pink slips. You bitches just don't get it. Y'all don't get it. And fuck this. Like, I'm sick of the water flying. I'm sick of the shoes flying and all of this. We got to take y'all shoes and shit when y'all come in rooms and all. Fuck you. You four whores. Fuck y'all. Y'all could be the unemployed in vogue of Love and Hip Hop. Goodbye. And I would just give them all pink slips. And night-night. That would just be it. So, petty? Maybe. I think I had time today. But anyway, that's all I had to say for Love and Hip Hop New York for now. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.